Greyhound Night. Interesting mat for today. I thought it was gonna be a lot darker than it is right now. We're just waiting for both teams to roll out here and to join us on the midpoint southern edge. Southern edge is the name, center of the map is the place. In terms of balanced midpoints, this one's pretty well balanced, I have to say so myself. Should see both teams converging here fairly soon, and hopefully it's a electric opening to this one. Looks like the allies are going to make their way first to point. Some artillery dropping. Let us get on board with that first German truck here. Oh my god, that rocket! Timcell rides the top of the transport truck and gets a beautiful rocket off, getting so many kills in the process. Still, Hectic getting on to point there, able to get an OP up, but big shout out for that rocket there. That was beautiful. So it looks like it's gonna be Hectic, I'm Tim W versus Han Yolo and his squad over here for control of the mid trenches. What a nice rocket. Yeah, just biding time. It looks like the Axis got quite a bit better deployment off the start of this one. But Han Yolo's still on point here. Still has a possibility to take this one back. It's gonna come down to these few kills here. Oh, Yolo picks wrong there. Capsta is going to get the kill, pushing to clear the rest of the trench out with this STG-44. Another kill. That's the second one here for Capsta. Ends up going down to the pistol of Shogun there with the medic kit. Swagwalker going to get up here, but oh my gosh, there's a lot of PBS members flooding into point here. And Dead is going to get 2 kills there and clean up the midpoint as the Axis look to take full control of this midpoint southern edge here on Foy nighttime. For a nighttime map, honestly, it looks pretty good. Very clear, not too hard to see. Of course, that snow's going to be reflecting the moonlight and giving a lot of light for us to see all the details that are happening right now. So full control for the Axis right now. No Dice flanking on the eastern side, being very, very, very sneaky. I don't think it's going to be enough to get control of this point, but I mean, one OP up here on this side could be very, very, very valuable. Now, No Dice has to watch out Fred on the west side of him right now with the machine gun. Fred's gonna see No Dice or not? No, Fred does not. I don't think. Neither seeing each other here. No Dice is gonna get shot anyways, and the midpoint goes over towards the Axis side. So 3-2 start for the Axis here. Nice little fun start. Oh man, that was a beautiful rocket by the Allies there off the start. Just unfortunately not getting the whole truck. A few squad leads able to make the point after that. Artillery has refocused onto the midpoint here. You can hear it just absolutely clobbering. Tonka and Luke trying to make a push towards the trenches here. Gonna have trouble, and Luke ends up eating a nade off of that one. Okay. So, after the initial melee, we have the Axis in control of Southern Edge, moving a tank up. That's going to be a medium coming to play. Bizori Foy Road is the next point here. We already have Rain pushing to challenge that. Sorry about that one there. All right, so yeah, back on the midpoint here, you can see, oh, what a beautiful artillery strike that was. We're gonna have to keep our eyes on this direction here because that artillery is absolutely devastating the Allied push. Let's see if Timcell can make it too here. He's gonna be going for the rocket onto point, no dice that time. Bosch also in a really nice spot over here. Oh, unfortunately can't make it work out for him getting sniped off the top there. Artillery is hammering here. I wonder if they're trying to go for smoke, but it seems like one gun is not using smoke at all. Those might be some costly team kills. Hectic with the flank right here, trying to get on the side of this push from the Allies. Really nice position. Hectic looking for a bunch of kills over here on the side. He needs to start putting nades down range right now. Going to be pushing straight into the smoke. Let's go on board with Hectic here. Oh, as he loses his head. Unfortunately, they're not able to take full advantage of his little flank here. Really nice to see, though. Crete, Simon, and Jenke all pushing in, though, on this flank. Looks like that has been sussed out, though, as 2 of the 3 do drop. Simon there, and Rusty's going to take care of that. So, nice little counter flank there on the push, getting shut down right away. Grenades going out. Timcell is going to lose his head there as he tosses some nades. And with that smoke gone, it's going to be very hard for the Allies to make any ground now. Bubba is crawling to point right now. And now there is some cap movement here from the Allies. They are making some cap progress back their way. With this smoke, Bubba might just be able to get to point here. Looks like a Rainbow Unicorn and Dude's also pushing in. The OP is right there. OP gets crushed. 1,000, 1,000. No spawns coming in there. And it's safe to say that we have an old-fashioned cap race here, but unfortunately for the Axis, the Allies are winning this one. Look at how many Allies are rushing into point right now. There's tons of them. Only Pierre and Simon left. No squad leaders on point. The garrison is about to go down. 1 OP's all that's left here. Simon defending with his life. Grenade goes out, though. That might just be the end of that OP. Oh, bad nade there. Gets a friendly. Pierre, the last one left alive. Is there any reinforced availability? Reinforced will be huge right now in the midpoint. It looks like they don't have to worry about that, though. The Allies are taking back their 4th point. So this looks like it's going to be an Allied 3-2 here with a switch of the lead with a nice little push. Didn't work out the first time, but once they got that squad in a respawn cycle, the whole squad, they were able to effectively push in with no resistance into the trenches on Southern Edge. Bombing run gonna drop. Uh-oh, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Unfortunately, the bombing run's a little far behind. Does wipe out about a squad's worth of people. A little too late to save the point, though, unfortunately. Greyhound coming up also. 1-man solo dolo Greyhound here, pushing up to help out the push now. Okay, so switching over to a 3-2 for the Allies here. What can the Axis do to get this back in, and can they get in position to defend quickly? We did see some Axis pressure on that 4th point as the looks like the Greyhound goes down. Checking the map to see the next point. Yeah, that reinforced was there. It just wasn't enough at the end. We have Cobrew Factory. Now we can see supplies being dropped there. There's no Garys up whatsoever. Command's going to need to get some Garys up here to start that defense off. We can go over to Cobrew right now and see. Luckily for the Axis, there's nobody here setting anything up. I mean, an airhead right now, that would be really, really ballsy, but it would also pay off. I mean, Capsta's at least 30 seconds away. And you could probably get a spawn wave off on that. Rotating back into Southern Edge here. You can see Squazzy all alone on the flank here, pinned down. I don't even think Tonka knows about this. No, Squazzy's all alone. Squazzy's going to have a free reign. If he can land his shots, he can't. Rusty's going to hit that one fairly easily. Rotating over to the main kind of push of this squad. Looks like falling kind of apart here on the western flank. If we go a little wider, you can see YOLO's squad trying to push across, trying to get out of the sights of the Axis. Get wide on this flank here. Unfortunately, YOLO's going to go down. PLA, last one alive, is fighting a war on two fronts right now. I don't know what he's shooting at. There's nobody that way. There is actually nobody over there. So they're all behind him, PLA. You got guys behind you. He's fighting ghosts right now. Interesting. Let's rotate back down to the mid to see where the rest of this Axis team is. Well, they are not here, for one. They have pushed in. The Axis, I guess a full retreat is in order, right? They don't have any Garys in zone. There is a heavy and a recon on the right side. Now, I'd be worried if I was this heavy to get any closer at all, just because there's a lot of allied troops there. You also see no dice in the vehicle. Now, where is this tank? We're quite far behind the tank right here. No dice is on the flank of Cobru. Gonna be going in for a Gary placement. Frontline Gary. No real defenders in his way. He's free to move up as far as he likes here. Allies really having a good amount of time to set up their defense on the midpoint and ready the attack. No dice with the Gary going up in the middle of Foy right here. We're about, what would you say, 300 meters from point, so a decent distance still to go. Looks like we're gonna have a little clash inside the town. Always up for that. Reminds me of the HPL when was it the 5 versus TL, and the 5 was just running roughshod over TL in that game. We had some crazy moments. I mean, we had a back-to-back MG situation in the same house. I don't know how stuff like that happens, but it did. But yeah, in that game, the 5 really got control of Foy and was able to exploit their advantages inside the city and make TL pay and actually push them back to Cobru Factory too. That was an interesting one there. For here though, neither team really pushing too hard. The Allies kind of walking their way down to the next point. Unfortunately, the Axis here, or fortunately for the Axis, I guess you could say, they've had to run from main. They didn't have any garrisons up, so they've had to run all the way from main here to get here, and there's a lot more of them than the Allies, so we'll see what the Allies have in store here. Looks like they're doing a flanking maneuver to the west. You can see they're going to go for a Gary. Uh-oh, that's not good. JJ's pushing here. Time is of the essence. Fleo for the win. You got to get a Gary up, buddy, and you're going to have to make a kill because JJ is right there. JJ getting out the RPG. Sorry, the Panzerschreck. Oh, Fleo with the kill. Oh, that was so close. Fleo with the quick hands there. JJ was about to make the Allies pay. Now, I'm kind of curious where this supply truck's going. And dudes, it doesn't have a squad leader near him. So he's going to have to put supplies down. There's nobody out here, though. He's all alone, and Werner going for the kill. Can he land the shot that counts? Just not. Looks like missing on those shots. Some defensive driving going on here to try and stay alive. So supplies are going to be dropped in close proximity to this next point. However, I don't know who's going to exploit these. Oh, is he going to go for a roadkill? Looks like Fleo's also getting shots onto Werner. Oh, looks like, there we go. There's the helmet. So the kill does come in there. Caverner able to stay alive. I would have loved to see Fleo get a pickup there from that supply truck and get dropped off on the back line. Maybe get out like a deep garrison. It is Foy, however, though, and we have to remember on Foy, there is not a lot of space for such things. Not a lot of space for Garys. If we look at the map, you can see where we are. We're floating right here. So yeah, you'd have to be inside this sector. Really only the space for a deep red zone, Gary, would be over where my cursor is, over on the corner over there. You know, none of these spaces is really in the open. Over here is a decent spot. So it's very difficult to get that to stick. Rotating back to the middle of the battle here, it is just a Titan clash in the middle of Foy right now. Let's see if we can find some fights here. Ooh, bombing run gonna drop. Not gonna be super effective though. Misses almost everybody inside, fighting over this town. Axis are making a lot of progress though. Not too much happening over here in the town. Let's rotate over to the north. Looks like trying to push through the open fields. It's a little harder than it looks or sounds here. Fleo having a reset there on his spawn going to the north. Ginger Telos, a fairly easy job here, just sitting in the hedge, trying to limit the push. Let's go down and dirty in the city here, see if we can find some nice firefights. Tim W is deep over here on this side. Looking for some targets. Tim looking for a peek here. Of course, Axis do have a Gary up in the middle of the road there. That's very ballsy. It's going to be in their zone, so they'll have an easier time spawning in. But right in the open there, that's just a magnet for rockets or machine gun campers. Looks like another try on this push over here from the field. Ginger, Caverner, all having an easy enough time to stop this one out. I think there's a... Ooh, I know we're going to have to watch out here. AT coming in from the town. Is that an AT gun or is that a tank? Let's check the map really quick and find out for you guys. Looks like it was a tank there. That's going to be the medium with the kill. And they're going to get the kill and do a little spin there. And go down at the same time. Source code, Horst, and Odo Benes with the flank there. The kill on the Panzer IV. It was all a bait, ladies and gentlemen. It was all a bait. Nice little bait there from the Stuart. Unfortunately, Stuart does go down. But yeah, the American medium showing that is not the worst tank ever. It can get kills. It can sneak up on a Panzer IV and take it out. Now on this northeastern flank, fairly alone though. Just has to be a little worried. Don't want to get satcheled. Don't want to get taken out. There is another Axis tank. It may be a Lux over there. Yes, it is a Lux. Oh, Lux is in trouble, and down goes the Lux. Big value here for this life of the American medium. It's got a second kill already. That Lux is down. And what else can it get here on the flank? And I have to be very careful in the open here all alone. Don't want to get caught out and cornered. But good job so far. Ooh, rockets coming in. Looks like, no, sorry, that's just a transport truck there. I can see a tank crew at the spawn. You can see to our northwest. We got Jimmy and crew up there. Ooh, this tank's got to be careful. This tank's got to be very careful. Checking the map to see what they are spawning. Doesn't look like they have the tank yet. There is a recon tank coming from the other side of the map. Oh my god. As soon as that tank goes up, this one is going to be toast. Now, we are seeing some movement on the midpoint, so let's fall back over there to see what's going on. That might have just been sector cap. Or is it? Ooh, we might have an airhead play here as the Axis are pushing from far back in the zone. Yes, airhead garrison set up and a big flank Arena coming around the back. No defenses on point right here. Let's see how. There he goes. Some defenses coming in here. Unicorn's going to get the first kill, denying that squad leader a proximity, possibly a proximity OP. So far so good for this defense. Fleo back with his squad, able to do enough. Also pushing out is Kiss Off here with his squad leader, Bubba. Now, Kaj, apologies if I messed that one up, has found a way in between the airhead, the Gary, and the attack right now. So he's going to be able to cut off all these reinforcements coming into point and effectively nullify the spear of that push for the Axis team. Caverner is going to try. So is Bacardi Desire. Feeling some rum right there. But it's going to be very hard. They just don't have the forces that they once did. And without the ability to resupply or reinforce their position, it's going to be very hard. Double kill there. Nice to see. Looks like Bubble the Beard is spawning in between this attack. So a really nice OP up over here for him is going to probably lead to the end of this push from the Axis side. Now, what can the Allies do to take advantage of this on Cobru? Let's rotate over. Well, not much for now. There is a little flank going on here. Bosch is crawling on his hands and knees to try and get a flank off. Unfortunately, Bosch not a squad lead, so not going to be able to place a rally, an OP. Barrick, though, has just crushed an OP and is pushing up right here under heavy fire. Barrick actually could get Senza. Senza right here is just in the open. Barrick is so close. Should be able to see Senza on the left. I think he does. Stewart coming up also. Grenade's going to be going out. Senza in a good spot to stop this push if nobody sees them. Bombing run possibly also coming down. You can hear that plane coming in. Senza's going to go down easily there. Now, Bylan is a squad leader also. Yuri too. So 3 squad leaders. That's huge potential. It's 18 player potential in close proximity to Cobru Factory. Bylan's going to be the ballsy one. Go out first. Can Bylan make it to point? Oh, Simon in the window there has a good shot. Simon ducks out of the window. Bylan's almost there. Yes. Okay, Bylan OP up. Now be a great spot to put an OP. Going to be going over the wall. You know what? No OP needed. Let's see what Bylan can do. Can Bylan Bylar through the point? That was a terrible joke, by the way. He's going to try to dance through the point maybe here. Has a few axes for company. Hectic going to lose that gun battle initially. Let's go back on board with Bylin here. Pushing in. Don't go for an OP here. You're too close. I think that might have just been a patch pulled out. Nice little kill there from Byland. Down the lane gets a few. Nasty there. Simon also dropping. Soon we will start to see this cap progress grow for the allies. And now might be the time. I mean, that airhead close proximity, or go for the 5-0 from the allies right here, because they have really good position. I mean, look at this. You got two squad leaders now on point. Barrick and Byland both here. That's still 12 player potential if they get good OPs up. Now I know Barrick has an OP on the backside. I don't know where Bylands is. I think he went to put one down, but wasn't able to. And now with full control of the factory, it's only a matter of time. Some more bodies are needed here to really kickstart that cap progress. Maybe a bombing run on the outside to eliminate the axes that are there. Definitely something though, like an airhead on the back of point here, could really kickstart the heart of this this push for the allies. Barbadosa on the road here as the medic, looking to stop reinforcements from coming in. Unfortunately, there is 5 allies right inside there. Bombing run might be dropping now. Yes, it is indeed. Down goes a bunch of spawns, and we'll just have to check this one out. No, it's still, the garrison is still alive, so unlucky there for the allies on that bombing run. Not able to get the Gary, but they crushed a lot of stuff there on point. Hectic going to go down again, still controlling the Cobra factory here with, looks like a Panther pulling up to the west, so it's going to get a little harder to keep holding on to this one. Those positions in the windows are going to be under threat, especially from that Panther and its main gun, if not machine gun. We'll see what the allies can do to reinforce their position. Veteran Slarba with the machine gun kill. Looks like he's got 2 so far. A little push on the outside here. Dougie not up to the task there. Unfortunately, doesn't see them coming in. Wovoka might get the kill here on Bacardi. Unfortunately, flanker on the backside. He's going to get taken out. Simon with the STG-44. Big push coming from the Axis here on the backside. Rick Sky coming in. Tim Sal should be in a good position to take him out once he comes over the wall here. Oh, but Tim's not coming over the wall. He does not see Rick Sky. If Rick Sky keeps pushing to this edge, he's probably going to be able to take out this OP here. Rick Sky putting his own OP up. That's very, very dangerous here. All Tim Cell has to do is come over the wall here, and that one's down. Rick's going to know about that, though, of obviously hearing that bazooka go off. A little further, Rick. Oh, if he gets up against this wall, yeah, there goes the OP. And with that, I think the hopes and dreams of this push for the Axis, or sorry, for the Allied team. Axis here, push right by Tim Cell. Rick Sky's going to see that, get the easy kill there onto Tim. Barrick. I'm Berserker. Barrick's still alive in the factory. What? How is he still alive in here? He's being shot at right now between a rock and a hard place. Simon above him right now, peppering him with bullets. Not able to get the kill though. I think Simon thinks he got the kill, and Barrick is still alive. Wow, that is quite crazy. Barrick in the corner here is still alive. Finally getting taken out. About time. All right, so with the Axis defensive plays there, they have secured their backline and their 4th point, and is all eyes back onto the allies here. What can the Axis do to follow up? So they did have a deep airhead. That didn't work out too well for them. I'd like to see some of their offensive squads, especially their offensive squad leaders, maybe do that work instead of rely on the commander for the airhead. Maybe have those guys push in there and get up garrisons to kickstart the push, or OPs, and then use that airhead as a follow-up. Like when we just saw that push right there, if the Axis had to deal with an airhead spawn from the allies, I think that push would have been over. And it wouldn't necessarily need to be in the factory, but just on the backside there was about 3-4 minutes of time where the Axis were under a lot of pressure. They could have really had some trouble if the allies were able to get an airhead. Luke Swagwalker, not so swaggy with that rocket. It's going to need to increase the range about 300 meters if he wants to hit this this Panther here. Cubic, Jimmy, and Mutton here in the Panther. Just free to shell from the middle of the field here. No one really testing them. No other tanks up. No other AT guns. That Panther's just raining fire down onto the allies as he see fits. Kills being traded back and forth here. Let's go back to the map. Nothing really cooking yet. Oh, Pier. Okay. So there is a little fight on this Gary on the backside here. Pier is getting something set up. I'd love to see infantry pushing in deep here, especially recon. There's recon there, Rain, with Warpig camping on the artillery. I'd love to see Rain get in here and start getting some garrisons up, especially red zone Garys. So I'd say let's go for one. Just keep on dropping supplies at the back line here and just go for as many as you can up on the backside. They don't have to be perfect, as long as they can facilitate a spawn in for other squad leads. Especially, you know, once a Gary's up, it doesn't necessarily need to be used by everybody. Just some offensive squad leads in there. And you can even split up your offensive squad lead and have some members of that same squad go in. Like, instead of having one, you have two squad leaders. And then just rotate into whoever's squad works. What I mean by works is they get up a good OP close to point. Now, we're seeing possibly an airhead on the backside here from the allies, it looks like. Let's see if we can see a spawn anywhere in here. Bosch. And dudes, Telos defending, getting one kill there. We'll see if any more spawns come in on the back. Airheads so far this game have been very far back. Very, very, very far back. Telos with the kill again. I don't see any more spawns. I'm wondering if that's just an OP. Usually airheads, you'll see a big cluster of spawns in quick succession after it goes up. Telos biding his time right here, not taking things too fast. We are seeing some contest for the midpoint also. That's going to be weighing in the back of the mind of the allies here as they try to push in. Yeah, there's the cat progress right now. We're going to rotate back to southern edge to see what's going on. Whoa, big push coming in. Caverner, Pierre, all pushing across the field. They're saying, screw that long flank around. Let's just direct. Let's go live and direct. Rainbow Unicorn right here is freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. Well, his squad does, though. There's the respawn. Unicorn there's so much cap progress coming in. There we go. He's going to get up and realize, well, hey, guys, it's coming from the northeastern side. Red's going to get the better of Unicorn right there. Going to have to patch after taking a few bullets himself, but a little shock push right here. Big Panda could go for a satchel play, pushing in here, going over the fence. Can he sneak this? Going to go for a nade first. Nade into the trench. Oh, completely missing the trench there, Big Panda. Have to let him a little further down. Flox going up. not looking the right way initially. Now he is. Flock's going to get the kill, or is Big Panda going to get it? No, Flox with the kill there. Unfortunately, Big Panda took a little too long there, not able to get a satchel down either. I think if he got a satchel on the wall and then went for his little yeeting push, might have been able to get the Garrison with that. Anchorate going to be coming in next. Flox is ready for that, though. Flox is just corner peeking right now, hanging out on the opposite side. JJ biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment. Flox with another kill here. Speedzor not able to hook up that MG in time to take him out. Still under a lot of threat. Machine guns finally coming in from the backside here. I believe there's a tank back here helping out. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, he's really far back. I don't see him at all. There's definitely a tank watching this main road here. That's going to be a thorn in the side for the Axis. Now, Caverner's very close. Probably, yep, there it is. OP spawn in. Speedzor's in a good position to support, but it's just that tank on the back line that keeps using that MG down the road. You can see from range shelling from so far back here. There it is. It is Einor with the Greyhound. Caverner on the Garrison right here. Can he make a play? Levin needs to get out his gun and shoot. Levin's patching. There we go, Levin. Good kill. I thought he wasn't paying attention. Big Panda here has an opportunity for a satchel play. Will we see that satchel go out? Big Panda flanking in here. Levin. It's a 1v1. Big Panda wins it. Flox gets killed on the other side. Anchor goes down. Big Panda has an opportunity here to take down this Gary. Will he plant the satchel, or is he going to go for a manual take? Looks like it's going to be the latter. Big Panda opportunity to take down the Gary. He does it. Gets it done. Big Panda, shout out to you. Good play there with the kill and the take on the Garrison. Now this is all to play for right here. Caverner rotating. Big Panda taking out what looked like supplies there. Kissoff only one left alive. Caverner unfortunately gets taken out there. Big Panda has an opportunity to flank on the backside here and take out Kissoff. Maybe pull out a knife for a little knife kill. No, decides against pushing that way. Kissoff though is in a great spot to open up on that OP with his machine gun here. Beautiful little spot he's in. Unfortunately for the Axis, they're just stuck in a kind of hard place right here. They can't really get across to the point. Now, Caverner needs to kill Kissoff here to be able to get into point. Needs to take him out. There's the P coming out. The shots from Ankert. Greyhound shelling the OP. Caverner pushing in right now. Kissoff with the pistol. JJ is going to go for it. He gets obliterated by that Greyhound on the backside. Kissoff is the last hope here on point for the Axis team. Caverner going to make a break for it again. That Greyhound is just doing work on the backside. Smoke's going to be needed for this push. Greyhound not able to find the kill on the OP itself, and it looks like finally Anchorte? I've been saying Anchorate. Jeez. Anchorte finally getting some smoke out there. Kartov going down. Big Panda has that smoke screen able to get to point, and we can see 50% cap progress or more here for the Axis team. They're going to look to get back into the lead here. 3-2, 47 minutes to go. PBS Fight Night here on the HammerCasts channel. If you want to watch a VOD of the game after, this will be uploaded later time onto YouTube forever. So you can always come back and watch it. That's at youtube.com/c/HammerCasts. If you want to support the channel, it's free with Prime. You can subscribe with Prime and get certain benefits like a channel in Discord and certain access towards the stream. Okay, Levin on the opposite trench here. Doing some more close quarters. Now he's going to have to push in and clear out this trench right now. Easier said than done, of course. 98% on the cap also. There's just so many bodies in here for the Axis. This is definitely going to be another 3-2 here. And the lead changes again. Stewart pulls up to point in a last-ditch kind of effort to try and save it. Just a little too late there, but should be able to do a decent amount of work here on point, clearing out infantry. Reference period is just going to stay as small as possible. Luckily for the Axis, honestly, this Stewart really missed about everything going forward, so not a whole lot to deal with here. Ooh, got a Stuka coming in. Where's that coming in on? Boom. 2 drops of the Stuka and down it goes. What do we got? Is that the Greyhound here? Yes, it is. So the Greyhound goes down. Stuka strike accurate. Strikes 2 positions at once. Looks like infantry and the Greyhound now. The Allies are making a push back here. Balian with the squad lead kit here. Of course, he can put an OP up if there is not already one up. I believe we saw one right. No, that is not an OP. Okay, so hopefully gets an OP up here before pushing in. There's a really good spot on the side of this point here. Nade not going to connect there. It's very hard to make those nades connect. Definitely something that you got to practice. Most do sail right over the trench. It's very hard to make it sure it lands right in. So Balian pushing in right here with his Thompson SMG. Looking to clear out this trench and maybe start taking back this midpoint. Ooh, JJ, though, is wise to the threat now. Rotating over, going to get the kill. Looking for some more blood. Sniffing it like a shark over here. Important STG-44 over here. Mushy TTV taking some peeks out. Mushy retreating after not being able to get that kill. JJ's going to go for the push here onto Mushy over the top. JJ with the easy kill there on the backside. Mushy did not see that one coming. So good defending here from JJ. The Axis doing a good job. Now, Duncan does also get into the trench there, but just nothing coming of that one. Rick Sky, Caverner, JJ all contributing to that defense. Now, let's rotate over to Bezoy Foy Road because recon for the Axis is here. Rain is on point. Ooh, deciding against that push. Pushing in now. Rusty is camping underneath the... Oh, that was so dirty. Rusty with the nasty little camp spot there. Rain does get the OP though. So if the squad lead is not in proximity, if there's also no garrison, that's going to be bad news bears here for the allied team. Now, Axis could think, oh, there's Dead Boss coming in. Unfortunately, no squad lead, of course, to make that happen. Now, okay, Recon could do 2 things. We could get a deep Gary here. Let's take a look at the map really quick. You can see, like, yeah, Deep Gary. That's what it's going to be. So Deep Gary, I'd love to see this. You get the Gary set up. You get 2 of them, potentially, and then you go for an airhead. But however, Barrick and Weeble wise to this threat, potentially? Or seeing where this supply drop's coming in. Let's get super wide for you guys. That supply drop's going to be coming in real soon right here. It's already in, actually. So the supplies are there. Now, Rain just has to thread the needle through this allied defense right here. Right now, he's pushing back to point. That's not going to be the option, however. He's going to get shot out in the open as soon as he pushes right here. Warpig not looking. Barrick missing with his first shots, too. Let's go on board with Barrick looking to take out this recon here. Warpig now rotating over to this side. Barrick going to get taken out. Rain's got the kill. I'd love to see Rain rotate, though, into the forest and deal with this. He's got the MP40, not the best open gun, kind of for this open field run and gun No, want to get really close there. Yuri right in front of him yet as Rain goes down. So Rain's going to need to rotate and get those supplies up. That's the play right now. Let Warpig kind of harass from this flank. Draw the fire. Rotate that OP that you have around kind of behind the supplies. So what I would do if I was him, I would take this OP, I would go around here, rotate the OP somewhere in the middle here, and then go for the garrison as wide as you can get it, kind of back here. Leave Warpig to stay over here and draw them out. Draw them out. You can, even when they're running at you like that, drop a supplies like back here or somewhere. Bait that out, get that Gary up, push in with a big spawn and go for an airhead off of the push. That's my play for taking this 4th point. Let's see if they use it. We can actually also rotate back to Southern Edge because sector cap progress is a thing. Huey Color is on the backside. That Stewart has come back from more. And only Rick Sky looking like is left alive on point. Huey here chilling like a villain on the roof. Looking for some kills. Got a decent gun for these mid-range engagements. I don't think Rick sees him. Yes, he does. He's throwing nades, though. Nades not going to work. Huey's chilling on the roof. Also a 76 pulling up. So lots of allied armor here on point. It's going to be very hard for the Axis to do anything. Ooh, Rick Sky with the flick. Rick the flick over here gets the kill onto the recon. Precarious position for the Axis, though. Really stuck between a rock and a hard place. 2 allied tanks here. The Axis are going to need to pull out AT and pull it out fast. Get those satchels going. Oh, and that's exactly what JJ's doing, I believe. Yes, satchel is down. JJ gets in on the front. Oh, what a Chad. I can't remember the last time I saw a tank get satcheled on the front, honestly. Are they going to be able to get out of this one and take the satchel off? No. Odo is down. Source Code and Horst are left alive. I'd love to see that tank just drive over to the full Axis squad. Not going to be the case. They go out in place there. Nice satchel by JJ. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the full thing. But you don't often see a satchel on the front of a tank, especially because that is right where the machine gun is, right? So you'd think the machine gun would just mow down any squad. Still on the point here is the Stewart. Now there is no real nothing on point. The allies have possibly airheaded or are deep garrisoned on the north side. There's no garrison on point. There's no nothing here. I mean, I think there's... Oh! Damn! Stewart did not see that one coming. Left side, though, Panther is back. Imperador, Shithead, and Ryback. And he's getting tagged from the right also! Tanks are playing tag with each other right here. Where is that? Is that an AT gun? I think that might be an AT gun over... No, there's a second tank shooting him. That's going to be Einor +1 party on the right side there. A second medium here, you can see. Panther looking to peek right here, not having a peek right now. Safely, for now at least, behind those hay bales. I think the play here for this medium is to flank the left flank. If they can push up and get a kill quickly, they can eliminate the threat. If that Panther is able to repair, though, that Panther will be more than enough of a threat for this medium. Panther finds a peek right here. Uh-oh, that is not good at all. Medium's in trouble. One more shot, and down goes the medium. Unlucky there for them. They really needed to take that advantage of surprise and push it. Unfortunately, the Panther was able to get a peek there and make it work. Ryback with the repairs, the Panther with the kill, so we're not going to see a trade back in kills again, as that Panther's going to get the kill there. Rick Sky now is up against... It feels like the sky is falling, honestly. Look at how many allies they're pushing. Berserk not looking the right way, finally does look around. It is my namesake there, so good on him for getting the kill. I do like what he's done with the R's too, to flip them around. Looks pretty cool. One squad not going to be enough to defend here unless they get a lot of kills. It's going to be like shooting a fish in the barrel, especially if the rest of these allies decide to push out at the same time. Let us rotate back because there is cap progress abounds. It looks like that garrison has got up. Hell yeah, looks like the rotation has come out from the outpost. They've got the garrison up. Rain did exactly what I said he should do, And it is paying dividends right now. They are making cap progress. Now, Dead by default, going to need to get a kill onto Viper right here. Oh, Dead's not looking the right way. There we go. He is indeed. So he gets the kill. Flock's on point, defending for his life over here. Coombs and Soviet missing Flocks. Hopefully they can double back there and take care. JJ going to be the next one pushing in right here. Let's go on board with JJ pushing in, looking to take out maybe supplies on point. Okay, Tim W also pushing in here. So expect that cap progress to start increasing again for the Axis. Yet we can see Tim getting that OP up. Real pushing into Phlox. Just not seeing him, it seems like. Phlox has a little hidey hole on point. Doesn't want to give it up. Doesn't want to get pushed off the point here. Allies going to have proximity to main. That means they can pull those tanks out when they need them, as we see right now, and go on board with the 76. Ooh, 76 is absolutely a nail in the side of this push right now. A thorn in the side of this push. AT from the Axis going to have to pull this one out and help out a little bit. As we're watching this fight, you can see bombing run onto Southern Edge, and the Allies making a little push of their own here. Hectic, Fred, only ones left defending right now. Rick Sky also has his OP here. 11 right in the middle of this Axis sandwich. The burger right here. There also is 2 armored pieces on defense for the Axis, and N-Dudes is going to be trying to take one off the board here, going for a satchel play. I don't think the commander sees this one. N-Dudes with the satchel. Panther's moving, gonna have to move up behind him. In this situation, you want to go on the side of the Panther here. If you start placing at the front, you'll be able to hit the side at the back with your satchel. That's the play right there. N-Dude's not able to get that satchel down. So what you want to do is you want to run alongside the tank near the front. You start placing near the front, and by the time it gets to the back, the satchel will place. That's just a little tip there for you guys there. It looks like both teams have done a rather good job in denying the push from their counterparts right here, as the Axis are able to stop that one. The Panzer IV and the Panther both playing a part in that. Rotating back over to Bizoy Foy Road is not looking as good for the Allies. However, that 76 is still about. I hear him firing. I can't quite put my eye on him. There he is on the northeast side, so he's pushed straight through. Unfortunately, would have loved to see that 76 stay a bit. I think he can turn around here and successfully shell the point. Now, this position, if the Axis have not used their airhead, they should airhead the point right now. I think that's the play right here, because you don't have the ability to really push your guys across. Well, you shouldn't really with this tank. This tank needs to turn around right away. But airhead the point would really confirm the point, and then also get your recon to start putting up more Garys. Get those Garys up. Get those supplies down, right? So you're thinking win on here. You should be rotating here. Garrison, garrison here, garrison here, garrison here, garrison. I mean, not yet, obviously, they haven't taken the point, but you want to be thinking that. Garrison's inside, Boyjak inside the forest there. It starts with supply drops. You can start it right now. 50% cap progress. Now, if the Axis can take this on merit, meaning they don't need an airhead, definitely look to airhead the last point immediately, even before you've capped. It's a little more dangerous to do the before you've capped, but if it's a guarantee, then definitely go for it, because that means the spawn is going to come that much quicker on the next point, and you'll be able to take advantage of that much sooner. Now, Rusty and Dead Bass have a monumental task to do right here. They need to get in and get OPs and get kills. Tim W going to need to push off of his OP right here. You don't want to camp on that OP. It is under fire right now. Need to push off and really stop the proximity overtake on it. Now, Reference Peer and Power Ranger also pushing in, kind of cutting into that push from the Allies. Allies need to have a lot more urgency with this one. They're about to lose their 4th point, and I think they're going to lose it here. Dead Boss and Rusty need to get some urgency. Uggy, IQ1, A kiss off, Bubba. I know they're under fire. They need to push in because it's 99%, and it is now a 4-1 for the Axis team. Axis really trying to end this game fast here, it seems. They finally got it with this push and have taken the 4-1. So going to be very hard for the Allies to get back in this one. Let's rotate over to the last point to see what the defense is for the Allies. Allies do have a decent little defense set up. Have, commander there, 1 or 2 squad, 3 squad leads actually. I would have liked to see that rotation from Real happen. It looks like Warpig battling the backside. Sorry, Rain. A rotation from Rain happen. We did just see something go down there. Looks like a blueprint. Now, Rain right now don't want to be getting bogged down in this fight. Actually, Warpig getting closed in on right here. Grizzly walks right by him. Oh, Warpig missing with the pistol, missing 3-4 shots and gets taken out there. Unlucky for Warpig. Would have loved to see him get up with the knife and go for the kill there. Going to be very hard for Rain to deal with this one. He is here though. Gets 1 kill. Can he deny the tank? Gonna have to reload on that one. Source code gonna hop in. And there it is. The tank is now safe. Rain has to be careful right now. Odo looking for, no, not going to get it. Rain does drop in the end, though, denying that medium tank for a little bit. Source code is inside. Would have loved to see that rotation from Rain, though, to get the garrison, though. There's not a whole lot of use in having your recon really, squad lead really push for those kills on the HQ. You really want to have him setting up those Garys in the backside. Now, what the Axis also need to do is rotate a bunch of their team over here. They need to get supplies. They need to get Garys. They need to secure their back line here. 4-1 up, you have, some forward control in the southeast. You want to look to grow on that, to get garrisons everywhere and ensure that you guys don't get flanked or taken out here on point. The 4-1's just such a good position on this map. So pretty easy to defend. There's only a few places you can really push from. Baba the Beer's in one of them. So if Red can get this kill here, that would be huge. Now Baba's got looks like he's on a Axis Gary. Red's coming up right behind him. Easy kill there onto Baba. And is that an Axis Gary? No, it's an allied one. So Baba able to get a Gary up, but no spawns in. I guess it was overrun. Unfortunately there for Baba. Nice little solo effort, though, to get that Gary up on the flank. Nice to see. All right, artillery dropping on point. That medium's going to be coming up soon. Or is it? Did it just go down? What is this? It looks like, is that a static? That might be a static. I mean, it could be the medium. Let's rotate back to the main. There's no medium there. That would be a massive loss here, and might have been Big Panda. Honestly, we could maybe give him a little bit of credit for the kill onto the medium Sherman there. That's a little rough if I'm the allies there losing that tank. Also, no recon set up so far, so yeah, Real not in a position to do that. We do have a brewing tank battle in the corner of the map over here. Where is this allied tank? Oh, he's a little further back over here. There he is. So in a pretty decent position here to ambush this Panther and Panzer IV. Going to be a tough task to ask him to take out both. First shot in, nice hit so far. Unfortunately, it's returned in kind right away. And down goes some more American armor here. The Axis are seeming to get a nice little fuel advantage here over the Americans. Seemingly able to take out those tanks a little faster. Look at that Panther. Beautiful shot through the force there. Nice shot there. Holding down the eastern flank. Not a lot of push coming in. I'd assume we'll see a airhead play soon from the Axis, since they didn't use one to secure Bizarroid Road. And, you know, when you get into the forest here, the airhead play becomes very hard to defend. Unfortunately for the Axis, only Big Panda and Telos are kind of within striking distance here. I would have loved to see some more squad leaders in the mix here to be able to put OPs down. Looks like we have a line of defenses set up with Han Yolo and Luke Swagwalker in the mix. Ooh, Panda's going to want those shots back. Missing both shots onto Yolo there. Going to give Yolo a chance to respond. Oh, the third. Okay. As I say that, the third going straight through the helmet. Traded back right away, though, by Luke. Not a bad kill there from him. Overall, battle going the way of the Axis here. Tim W looks like he's going to be on a flank. We have Rain going in a long flank over. I'd love to see some deep Garys. I mean, even a Gary like here on the edge of the map. Why not as a jump off point? Those supplies just aren't coming down quite so fast for the Axis, though. They do have a Gary right on point here, so I'd like to see a second Gary, a safe Gary. There's one there. It's a little far. We got a third Gary on the left there, sorry. And maybe another Gary over here. Why not? Just drop one on the armor. Let them have a spawn in case, you know, they get taken out. Say, front push, though, going fairly well here for the Axis. They do have armor on the front. They have that stack. 2 Panthers, 1 Panzer IV. Very, very hard to dislodge now. What the Axis need to do is kind of translate this into some pressure on Bojak. They haven't been able to get in a position. You know, it's very hard to push across the open here. They haven't been able to do that yet. I think if they get that, maybe one more Panther in the mix, or bring the Panzer IV over. Honestly, the 2 Panthers in this situation could do very well, though. Getting a pack gun set up here to support the first Panther to look down the main road. Ooh, platoon. My friend, I just saw a bunch of infantry. Pack gun going to be dismounted for now. Metrin spawning a pixel in the forest there. Zombie stacks with a brave move to run through that open field. But you know what? It worked for zombies, so Metrin's going to give it a try too. Yuri calling up to the front here to challenge. Metrin's going to have to watch out for that one. Yuri sees him, but goes down immediately. Nice shot from Creative X Ratio. Let's go on board with Mr. Serbia here as he pushes out. MG42 looking for the bipod here. See some targets to the right. About 100 meters to point right now. Oh, sorry, 22 minutes to go here in this one. Axis looking to put this one to bed with a 5-0 win. Tim W coming in from the other side over here on the flank. So it is unfortunately again no squad leads. Oh. Apologies there. Yeah, so no squad leads on the left side here. Unfortunately, no OP is going to be going up off this push from Zombie and Metrin. It's all going to be up to Tim W right now to get this thing going on the last point. MW running behind enemy lines. Let's check. So there is going to be going for a deep Gary here, right behind Bojak. And yeah, they don't need to go for an airhead, right? They have the close OPs. Tim W on the front. The real threat is this push from the right side here. They get marks out. Hopefully one of these heavies can remain. It looks like both those tanks are actually down. One's falling back and one's down. So the timing things. If Tim W can get this garrison up, a mass redeploy can be quicker than this flanking attack. This attack is going to come around on the forest here and come from behind. So there's 2 Garys to defend this side, the third on this side to support. This one's going to go up. Honestly, I'd love to see this further back at the back here and then put another one like right there. That would be a double trouble kind of moment, and you could start multiplying those Garys on either side there and really multiply your chances of success in the end. Tim W coming in now. Someone just got sent to space on point. Not too sure who it was. We also have Rain pushing for what looks like a Gary on the other side. This is going to be very interesting to see. New OP going up from Tim W here. He's going to be getting that OP up, putting a really nice position for his squad here to spawn in backside of the point. Let's give you kind of an RTS view from the top down. Tim W pushing unopposed to point right here. None of the defenders are expecting this one. Can the rest of the team follow up with spawns on that Gary? How long and before everyone sees Tim W here on point? No cap progress yet. There it is, Tim W with 1 kill there. Yuri, Viper, and Pelly immediately going to be rotating to this. Leapy and Real, the only other ones in here. Looks like Real did end up joining that squad. So Rick Sky comes in with a few of his guys there too. Smoke coming on to point. 8 blueberries versus 6 oranges. So 8 blueberries versus 6 oranges here on point. It's going to be a tough one. Tough one for the Allies to hold. They're going to need a massive redeploy here and kind of forget about attacking the 4th if they want to stay in this game. So now we have 6 to 7 or 5, so a little bit more balanced here, but as we pan to the right, you can see those spawns are coming in and they're coming in fast. Oh, sorry, Rain has not switched to infantry. It's Real. I was confusing those guys a little bit earlier. I've done it again. Cap progress halted for now. I wonder if we're seeing maybe a reinforce on the point. Wouldn't be surprised if we did. Apologies, we're so far above the battle here. It's just hard to zoom in, especially when you know, we're in a forest. You can't see too much. Let's go on with the MG over here on the right. See what kind of position he's in. A nice one to just absolutely spray. Love the lighting effects off the MG in the forest here, though. Really nice. Bombing run gonna drop as the Axis get near to 50% on that. Ooh, nice bombing run. Picks up 1, 2, or 3 kills. Rick Sky, no! Rick Sky! Oh my gosh. Talk about luck there. Very, very close. Luck or calculated skill? Well, we'll see. Rain pushing into the trench here. Gonna get taken out. Not having his gun up. Ready to go there off that one. 60% in climbing. This could very well be the 5-0 here for the Allies. So, or sorry, for the Axis. We'll see. It's very close. 80% and climbing. And I don't think there's any chance to stop this. Axis gonna win this one. 5-0 here. GG, well played. There is the victory.